Have you ever wondered what makes an aircraft the most advanced, most feared, and most versatile fighter jet on the planet? Today, we're diving deep into the machine that defines 21st century air power, the F-35 Lightning II. This isn't just a plane. It's a flying supercomputer, a master of stealth, and a game-changer in modern warfare. So, buckle up as we explore the incredible technology and unparalleled capabilities of this fifth-generation marvel. The story of the F-35 begins with a bold ambition: to create a single aircraft platform that could replace a whole fleet of specialized jets. Think about it. The legendary F-16 Falcon, the rugged A-10 Warthog, the versatile F/A-18 Hornet, and even the vertical takeoff and landing AV-8B Harrier II. Each of these planes is a legend in its own right, but maintaining, training for, and deploying so many different types of aircraft is incredibly complex and expensive. The Pentagon's answer was the Joint Strike Fighter program, a competition to build one core design that could be adapted for the Air Force, the Navy, and the Marine Corps. The winner? Lockheed Martin's X-35, which would soon be christened the F-35 Lightning II. So what makes the F-35 so special? Let's start with its most famous feature: stealth. When we say stealth, we're not talking about an invisibility cloak. We're talking about a design philosophy known as very low observability. Every single line, curve, and surface on the F-35 is meticulously engineered to deflect and absorb radar waves, rather than bouncing them back to an enemy detector. The radar-absorbent materials in its skin, the saw-toothed edges on its panels, and even the shape of the engine exhaust are all designed to make its radar signature as small as a golf ball. This means an F-35 can fly deep into enemy territory, identify targets, and engage them long before the opponent even knows it's there. It's the ultimate advantage in the sky. But stealth is just the beginning. The F-35's true power lies in its brain, the most sophisticated sensor fusion and avionics suite ever put into a fighter jet. Imagine a pilot wearing a helmet that costs over $400,000. This isn't just for protection. The F-35's helmet-mounted display system projects critical flight information, sensor data, and targeting cues directly onto the pilot's visor. Even more incredible, thanks to a system of cameras embedded around the aircraft called the Distributed Aperture System, or DAS, the pilot can literally look through the floor of the cockpit and see the ground below. It provides a 360-degree sphere of situational awareness that is simply unprecedented. The plane is collecting information from its powerful radar, its infrared sensors, and from other friendly assets on the ground, in the sea, and in the air. It then fuses all this data into a single, easy-to-understand picture of the entire battle space. The F-35 doesn't just see the battlefield, it understands it. This ability to gather and share information turns the F-35 into something more than a fighter. It becomes a quarterback in the sky, a command and control node that makes every other asset around it more effective. An F-35 can detect a threat with its advanced sensors and then silently pass that targeting data to an older fourth-generation fighter, like an F-15 or an F/A-18, or even to a ship or a ground unit, allowing them to engage the target without ever revealing their own position. It's a concept called network-centric warfare, and the F-35 is its ultimate enabler. It's a force multiplier, making the entire team stronger, smarter, and deadlier. Now let's talk about the multi-role aspect. Remember how it was designed to replace several different planes? That's because the F-35 comes in 3 distinct flavors. First, there's the F-35A, the conventional takeoff and landing version built for the Air Force. It's the lightest and most agile of the 3, and features an internal cannon for close-range engagements. Then, we have the F-35B, the version for the Marine Corps, and it can do something straight out of science fiction. It can take off from a short runway and land vertically, just like a helicopter. This is achieved through a revolutionary lift fan system and a swiveling engine nozzle that directs thrust downwards. This capability allows the F-35B to operate from smaller amphibious assault ships, bringing fifth-generation air power to coastlines anywhere in the world. Finally, there's the F-35C, designed for the Navy. It has larger wings and a stronger landing gear to handle the brutal forces of catapult launches and arrested landings on aircraft carriers. This trivariant approach ensures that every branch of the service gets a jet perfectly tailored to its unique mission requirements, all while sharing about 80% of its parts for easier logistics. Of course, a project this ambitious has faced its share of challenges. The F-35 has been one of the most scrutinized and expensive defense programs in history. The complexity of its software, the unique manufacturing challenges, and the sheer cost have been subjects of intense debate. But with every year that passes, the F-35 program matures. The costs are coming down, production is ramping up, and more allied nations around the globe, from the UK and Australia to Japan and South Korea, are choosing the F-35 to be the cornerstone of their air forces. This widespread adoption isn't just a stamp of approval, it creates a powerful global alliance of interoperable, fifth-generation air forces, ready to work together seamlessly. So, what's the bottom line? The F-35 Lightning II is far more than just another fighter jet. It's a technological leap that has redefined what's possible in air combat. Its combination of stealth, sensor fusion, and networking capabilities gives its pilots an unparalleled level of situational awareness and lethality. It can hunt, it can fight, it can gather intelligence, and it can command the battle, all while remaining virtually invisible to its adversaries. Whether it's taking off from a traditional runway, launching from an aircraft carrier, or landing vertically on a small ship, the F-35 is the sharp end of the spear, a symbol of air dominance for the 21st century and beyond. What do you think is the most impressive feature of the F-35? The stealth, the helmet, or its vertical landing capability? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the F-35 Lightning II. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about the most incredible machines in the world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We'll see you in the next one.